Hi, welcome to the Pam Paris channel. My podcast is now in progress. Let's tune in. Okay, Jay, what's your question for today?
When you think of somebody that you would like to get to know, because I know you're a single lady, and you would like to be in a relationship, is that true?
Yes.
You would, okay. Would you like to be married again one day?
Yes.
As a coach, I talked to a lot of young people, and she said, I really like this guy. And when he cheated on me with my best friend, that's when I saw his true colors.
Mm-hmm.
So now what do you think she meant by that?
Oh, he wasn't what she thought he was. Yes.
Did that ever happen to you?
Oh, yes.
What happened?
Well, they weren't the person that I thought they were.
Well, this is a podcast. We want the story. What happened without going into too many details? Where did you meet the guy? Because other women want to learn from your experience. Like, how did he come on to you? How did he show you that he was a friendly flag in the beginning?
So he had been around in the neighborhood, and we'd seen each other occasionally.
Okay.
And he was always friendly, saying hi. And I knew there was a connection because I kind of was interested too. So there was kind of a connection.
Mm-hmm.
And so he drew me in. He just kept coming around and then finally asked me out.
So the first thing he had to do, again, his target would be to break down your resistance. Because when you first saw him, you may have liked him, but that doesn't mean you're going to date him, right? You can see a guy you like, that doesn't mean you're going to get a date. So did he say certain things? Did he present himself a certain way to where you said, he seems like, we're both flying under the same flag. I feel safe with him.
Well, he was in the neighborhood for one thing.
Oh, so that part was already established.
Yeah, so I felt comfortable knowing that he was a neighbor.
Okay.
And then I didn't feel any negative vibes from him.
Mm-hmm.
He was just friendly, and he didn't really come on to me strong, so I felt safe with him.
Okay. And so when did he reveal his true colors? And without going into too much detail, how did he do that? Where you say, you know what, now I see his true colors.
Well, I did go out on a date with him, and he just moved way too fast and was wanting things I didn't want.
Okay, so the idea is, how can we give advice to individuals that are over the age of 50, 55, particularly females, on how they can detect the true colors of an individual, maybe even before the date? So would you recommend, because no matter how you meet somebody, there's going to be a conversation. So would you recommend telephone conversation?
Yeah. I would recommend the telephone conversation and getting to know him better that way.
Mm-hmm.
Allow him to give whatever information he can about himself before you ask questions. And if he's just talking about himself all the time, I might wonder about his motives there. Why is he bragging about himself all the time?
But you had mentioned earlier that a man may do that to try to assure you that he's safe.
Right.
But at the same time, he's not asking you questions about what would you like to do, what would you be comfortable doing on a first date? Because now he's asking you, in a way, what can I do that would be safe, that you would consider safe, by me saying to you, instead of using the word safe, because that sounds scary, why are you asking me if I'm going to be safe? What are you going to do to me? Because, one time we were playing this dating game, and we said to the guy, you're going to talk to the girl, and you're going to try to convince her to go on a date with you. And this is what he said.